Hi, it's Tony Trisilius from Cheap Scrapbook Stuff coming to you with this week's Hump Day inspiration. And today we're working with an Echo Park collection called Santa Claus Lane. So first I'll show you the collection and then I'll show you the layouts. We have a sticker sheet, which is lots of fun. And I always put the papers upside down. So here we go. Flowers for Santa is the first one, so a plaid on the front and poinsettias on the back. Next we have the 3x4 journaling cards with a nice stripe on the front and the journaling cards on the back. Next up is Festive Plaid. So there's the front and the plaid back. 6x4 journaling cards. So we've got some Christmas lights on the front and then the journaling cards on the back. Next up is North Pole, some stars on the front, and Christmas icons on the back. Packaged presents, some nice snowflakes on the front, and of course presents on the back. Seasonal Sprigs, a nice wood print on the front, and some holly sprigs on the back. Holiday treats, so a fun polka dot with gingerbreads, candy canes, and looks like hot cocoa on the back. 4x4 journaling cards, a nice polka dot, and your journaling cards. Next up is tree toppings, a green plaid, and some ornaments. December days, front and the back side. And last one is called Snowy Lane, so some wreaths on the front and snowflakes on the back. And then it is Echo Park, so we've got 3 coordinating solids. We have a dark red and a light green. We have a dark green and a brown. The brown could almost double as like a deep cranberry. There's your dark green. And then we have a red and green. So there's the green and a red. And I don't usually grab this, but I thought I would grab this one today. Echo Park has what they call a coordinating solids paper pack. So it's 6 sheets, 2 of each solid. So just keep that in mind if you're interested in the solids. And then embellishments. We have some washi tape, brads, enamel dots, ephemera, frames and tags, puffy stickers. Oh, I forgot the chipboard. We have chipboard and dies and stamps, which you can find on the website. I always forget the dies and stamps. So now I'll show you the layouts. Here's the first layout. So what I did was I took North Pole, the stars, and used that for the background. And then I took a sheet of red cardstock. I used Dare Devil. And I think I cut about a 10.5-inch square. I'll measure that, put it in the description. And then I took a sheet of packaged presents. And I cut a little bit smaller square, so probably a 9-inch square, and set that in the middle. And then I took a border punch, any border punch will work, and I punched strips of the red cardstock and set them on top of it to make it look like it was intricately cut out, but I just used a border punch. So that was it for the background. And then to embellish the page, I this time used the 4x4 journaling cards. So 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly was the one I picked. And I matted it on some green cardstock. Desert Cactus was the one I used. Matted it on green cardstock, and then I just embellished the layout with elements from the cardstock sticker sheet. So that was it, pretty straightforward. So that was the first layout. And the second layout looks like this. Whoops. That doesn't go there. That's just extra paper. Okay, so for this layout, I used Seasonal Sprigs, the wood grain, for the background. And then I took a big square of the 4x4 journaling cards, the polka dot, and I set that on an angle. And then I took a little bit smaller square, and I'll have to get the measurements. I don't remember what I did, but a little bit smaller square of the flowers for Santa, the plaid, and I just placed that on top on the diagonal. So just kind of randomly placed them. And then I took strips of Festive Plaid, both sides, so the green and the stripe, just 2 strips, and set them in a cross pattern. And that was it for the layout. I added a journaling box, again from the same 4x4 sheet, and more elements from the cardstock sticker sheets. That's where the title's from. And that was it. And I didn't put photo mats on here. You could really just put the pictures on here, or if you wanted to, either one of the cardstocks, actually the green would probably work the best. The Desert Cactus would work again for photo mats. So that was it for the layouts. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll put the information in the description, and we'll put still pictures on Instagram. Okay, make it a great day. Thanks.